Ho ho ho! And delayed day 19 on TryHackMe Advent of Cyber. I've been really busy with work and stuff, but I promised I want to do all the different days, and I really want to do the last 2 days as well. I know I'm 2 days behind, but I'm gonna do them both now. The very first day that I missed is the one called day 19, and this is about hardware hacking. And when you're talking about hardware hacking, we talk about reading the actual signals that it sent. Now, the way hardware communicate with each other is by sending bits, so either it's 1 or it's 0. Depending on how you read it, a top could be 1 and the bottom could be 0, which is a perfect normal approach. Now, this is an actual signal. Now, all this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This could be like 1 byte, for example, just not counting but just showing you. And that could be the representation of 1 letter or number or 1 bit of signals. This is going really fast, and you can basically see the milliseconds, and it basically means that this is not readable for us humans. So what you're gonna do is you can double click the file called sans on desktop, and it will automatically open in the logic analyzer tool, which is also the answer for the first question right there. All the other ones with yays and nays and the numbers, you can read that. What I'm gonna show you now is how to get the flag. So basically, I'm gonna go in, disregard the calibration error. That's also in the text if you read it. All this here is the data, as you can see, and now you can zoom in by holding control and then zoom, drag. At some point we should be able to see something. Just see if we can. Of course, the virtual machine is a bit slow, so I'm just trying to. Can we get it? Can we get it? Well, I don't really. Okay, so let's not waste too much time and see if we can zoom. But the way you can zoom, if you zoom in enough and you actually hit the right button on the keyboard, I guess, you will see something like that. And it doesn't get more exciting than that. It is just that. That's the signals, the individual signals. And if you wish to see that, you can do it. It doesn't help the exercise. You will not get smarter. You will not get clever. Not learn anything more. What you're gonna do is go ahead and swap over to the analyzer tool here on the right hand side. Also, I guess it says 1F, but it's analyzer. And then you're gonna add on a async serial filter, so you can filter out the different signals to see the actual data. The actual data can be found by filtering on channel 1 and channel 0. So the way we're gonna do it is basically to create the filters as we talked about, and it's kinda easy. You just press the async button. It's a shortcut, I think. You can also press the plus sign. I think you can choose the async serial, but I don't know. All these programs are so easy updated. So you're gonna click this one here. You're gonna get a pop-up on the. It takes a while probably, so don't get impatient. You're gonna choose some channel. We can choose the very first channel first, for example. Let's say just channel 1. And you're going to change the bit rate to 4800. That's going to be the amount of bits you read in a second. Now, sorry for that. I'm a bit sick today. The rest of all this is just normal. When you then save it, it does something, but you cannot see the result. The result is hidden in the small window here. It's a terminal. It looks like a terminal. It's a small button. You're going to click it, and then you can see the data, and you will actually get the flag right here if you do it that way. I think the intended way is that you go ahead and edit this to channel 0 and you save it, and I think you're gonna see something like hello, command, please, and security, blah blah blah, and you will see it send something like I know this is really small, so you basically have to do it yourself, but you can trust me. It says ag reboot command something. You can also read that here. I think they did show it. and just scroll through it all casually, you know. I'm sorry, I didn't pay too much attention to all of this, you know. I just did the exercise straight away, but yeah, it's right here. So this is what it's gonna show you, you know, and then if you put on the other analyzer, that just basically tells you to create another one, and all this here in the top will not be displayed for you. I don't think you can delete it, but it basically tells you to press the plus sign and do an ASIC analyzer, and then do the exact same thing on channel. I think it's 1 they want to do it on. Or is it 0? I think it's 0. And then do a bitrate of 9600, which basically means reading the double amount of bits. And when you do that and you apply it, you know, you can get a new output. But we already did that, already did the things, and we already found the flag. You know, if you follow the tutorial, you will basically be tasked to create this async filter, and I think it's also displayed. Yeah, here. Basically do that. You know, choose channel 1 and 0, yes, and then, you know, read the output, follow it straight, store it. It doesn't really matter. What you really do is you just making it human readable with this program, so all the traffic you can see that is this jumble jumble. I think I don't know what they call it, you know, digital signals. I don't really think too much about it. It's just analog data, you know, and that's gonna be converted to some digital signals at some point. But that's about it for now for the exercise. We got the flag, we answered the questions, all the other ones can be read in the text. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, and I really hope that you learn how to decipher traffic. That's really what this exercise is all about, is that you read the data, you put in a filter and say, okay, so this is the amount of data you send throughout time on this channel. And that's what this is all about, reading the data in a human readable format in some way. That's it. So